Okay, so today we're going to dive into something kind of cool.
Right.
It's from Japan, and you've probably heard of it.
Okay.
It's Ikigai, and it's basically about finding your reason for being.
Interesting.
Where all those things that you love and what you're good at and what the world needs and even what you could get paid for all kind of come together.
Yeah, like that sweet spot.
Exactly.
I like that.
Your personal North Star.
And it's more than just an idea, you know?
Right.
In Okinawa, they actually live this way.
Okinawa.
Yeah, it's one of those blue
Okinawa.
zones, like where people live super long lives.
Okay.
And for them, Ikigai isn't just something they talk about. It's actually like part of life. Like just built-in purpose every day.
I mean, makes you think, right? Could that be why they live so long?
It really does.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to look at today.
Okay, cool.
We're diving into this book called Ikigai, The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life.
Okay.
It's by Héctor García and Francesc Miralles. And we really want to pull out those key lessons.
Yeah.
The stuff that you can actually use
For sure.
to maybe find your own Ikigai
Right.
and have a better, longer, happier life. Who knows?
Exactly.
So we know you want like the good stuff right away.
Yeah.
Like just the insights that make you think.
And that we can actually do something with.
Totally. And that's what we're here for.
We'll break down all the important stuff from the book, like
Uh-huh.
what really stands out and how you can use it in your own life.
So let's get started.
That's good.
Our first lesson takes us right to Okinawa.
Okay.
This blue zone we were talking about.
Right.
What's so different about how they age there?
It's crazy how active and sharp they are, even in their 90s and 100s.
Oh.
Like they're totally social and mentally engaged.
Really puts our whole idea of getting old to shame, doesn't it?
For sure.
Makes you wonder if our whole retirement thing is part of the problem.
Yeah.
The book mentions they don't really retire the same way we do.
That's it.
It's like they always have something to look forward to,
Right.
a reason to get up and going.
Keeps them energized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the book calls that their sense of purpose.
Makes sense.
Like they feel needed and important,
Yeah.
that they're contributing something,
Absolutely.
even if it's just to their own little routines.
I think that's a huge part of their well-being.
Totally. So that brings us to lesson 2.
Okay.
It's all about their anti-aging secrets.
Cool.
And this one is called Hara Hachibu.
Hara Hachibu.
Yeah, can you explain that a bit?
So it's this really simple but powerful idea.
Okay.
You only eat until you're 80% full.
80%.
Yeah. Instead of stuffing yourself.
Makes sense.
It's all about being mindful.
So you're not just eating mindlessly.
Right. And respecting your body's cues.
So it's more than just like a diet thing.
Exactly. It's like a way of life for them.
I mean, it's such a simple idea,
Right.
but it can make a big difference, huh?
Absolutely. It's all about balance.
The book also talks about what they eat.
Oh, yeah. Their diet is super interesting.
What's it like?
It's pretty light. Lots of plants.
Oh, wait.
Veggies, tofu, sweet potatoes.
Not much meat or dairy then.
Not as much as we eat.
Oh.
So they get lots of fiber and nutrients naturally.
Maybe that's why they're so healthy.
Could be.
Yeah, and the book also talks about being active,
Oh, for sure.
but it's not like crazy workouts, right?
No, it's more about moving every day.
Just part of life.
Like gardening, walking, even light chores.
Makes sense.
They make it a habit, not a chore.
So it's not something they dread.
Exactly. They enjoy it.
All right, so for our third lesson, let's get into the details of the Ikigai diet. We touched on it briefly,
Yeah,
but are there specific foods they highlight?
definitely.
Like what?
They're big on eating slow and mindful.
Savoring each bite.
Yeah, and they have these key foods like green tea.
Green.
It's full of antioxidants.
Oh, right.
Then there's miso,
Miso?
fermented soybean paste, great for your gut.
Interesting.
And seaweed, of course.
Seaweed.
Packed with minerals.
Wow. I bet that all makes a difference.
I think so.
It sounds like all these foods are low in calories, but really nutrient dense.
Absolutely.
The book says that helps with cell oxidation.
Which is a big part of aging.
Right.
So it's like they're slowing down the aging process from the inside out.
Fascinating.
It's a really holistic approach.
So lesson 4 is all about movement.
Okay.
We talked about staying active.
Yeah.
But they specifically mention things like Tai Chi yoga and Qigong.
Yeah. Why do you think those are so good for longevity?
Well, they're all about those gentle flowing movements,
Right.
which helps with flexibility, balance, and circulation.
Keeps you moving freely.
But I think the mental and emotional side is important too.
Oh, absolutely.
They all involve mindfulness and breathing.
Which are so good for stress.
And we all know stress is a killer.
It's like a silent ager.
So again, it's not about pushing yourself to the limit
Nope, it's about enjoying the movement.
and doing it consistently.
It's sustainable.
Right, so you don't burn out.
Exactly.
Okay, so this brings us to lesson 5,
Right?
which is all about flow,
Ah, flow.
a key part of Ikigai.
It's a great feeling.
For those who don't know, how would you describe flow?
It's that feeling of being totally absorbed in what you're doing.
Like in the zone. Yeah.
Exactly. You lose track of time.
And you're not self-conscious at all.
It's pure enjoyment.
What are some of the things that help us get into flow?
Well, the book says you need a clear goal.
Even a small one.
Right. And a challenge that's just a bit beyond your skill level,
Keeps you engaged.
but not overwhelmed.
Got it.
You also need focus and that loss of self-consciousness we talked about.
Okay.
And a distorted sense of time.
Like time flies.
Exactly. You're getting feedback on your progress.
So you know you're doing well.
And most importantly, you're doing it because you love it.
Not for any external reward.
The activity itself is the reward?
It doesn't have to be something huge.
Nope. It could be anything.
Like what?
Painting, playing music, gardening, cooking.
Everyday thing.
Exactly anything that grabs your attention and brings you joy.
So finding flow is a big part of Ikigai.
It's like a key ingredient.
And you know what else? We're uncovering some seriously cool stuff here. And if you're enjoying these deep dives into books that can change your perspective, make sure you subscribe to the Book Talkers Podcast YouTube channel.
So you don't miss out on future explorations.
All right, on to lesson 6.
Yeah.
This one is about wabi-sabi.
Wabi-sabi.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard one to explain.
It is a bit abstract.
How would you describe it?
It's a Japanese philosophy
Okay.
that sees beauty in imperfection.
Imperfection.
Yeah, and impermanence.
It's like the natural cycle of things.
Exactly. It's about appreciating the simple and humble.
The things that are a bit worn.
Like a weathered piece of wood.
Or pottery with little imperfections.
It's about authenticity.
So how does that tie into our well-being and finding our Ikigai?
Well, the book says it helps us accept that life isn't perfect,
Which is true.
instead of chasing some impossible ideal.
Which just leads to stress.
Exactly. And when you have a strong Ikigai,
That reason for being,
it makes you more resilient
you can handle those imperfections better.
and bounce back from challenges.
That's a really cool connection.
I think so.
Okay, so lesson 7.
Yes.
This one's about community.
The power of connection.
It's so important.
Vital for happiness and longevity.
The book talks about how strong those bonds are in Okinawa.
They really rely on each other.
And it's not just about knowing a lot of people.
It's about those deep connections.
The book says they have meaningful conversations
Share traditions.
and really support each other.
It's a safety net,
And it combats loneliness.
which we know is really bad for us.
The book says loneliness kills faster than most diseases.
It's powerful.
And then it says connection heals.
It's like a reminder to cherish those bonds.
So true.
So we need to nurture our relationships.
Make them a priority.
Absolutely.
Now, to sum it all up, the book gives us 10 key takeaways.
Okay, let's hear them.
Number 1, never retire mentally.
Keep that mind active.
Stay curious and useful.
Learn something new every day.
Number 2, eat less, live more.
That's the Hara Hachibu wisdom.
Remember, 80% full.
Just enough.
Number 3, keep moving.
Those gentle movements we talked about.
Keeps you young.
And body and mind.
Number 4, stay social.
Those bonds are so important.
For happiness and long life.
A true support system.
Number 5, find flow daily.
Get lost in what you love.
Whether it's work or hobbies.
Find those moments of pure joy.
Number 6, don't rush.
Slow down and savor life.
Mindfulness over stress.
Enjoy the journey.
Number 7, smile more.
It's amazing how much a positive attitude helps.
For both your mind and body.
It's like a little boost.
Number 8, be resilient.
Life throws curveballs.
Learn from those challenges.
And bounce back stronger.
Number 9, live with purpose.
Find your why.
Even a swinter one can be powerful.
It gives you direction.
And number 10, celebrate simplicity.
Appreciate the little things.
Find joy in the everyday.
Love life as it is.
So much wisdom packed into these takeaways.
It's a great roadmap.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Ikigai,
Yeah.
what's the biggest thing you want listeners to remember?
I think it's that Ikigai isn't some big thing you have to go search for.
It's not a treasure hunt
It's more about noticing what's already there.
in your everyday life.
The things you love, the people you care about, the things you contribute.
It's about living with intention,
Yeah, and appreciating those simple joys.
finding meaning in the ordinary.
And valuing just being.
So what's one small thing you can do today?
To connect with your own reason for being.
Think about it.
It could be anything that brings you joy.
So we really hope this deep dive into Ikigai has given you some ideas.
And maybe even inspired you.
If you enjoyed it and want us to explore more fascinating books,
Please like this video.
and leave a comment telling us what book you'd like us to discuss next.
And of course, to make sure you don't miss any of our future deep dives.
Please subscribe to the Book Talkers Podcast YouTube channel.
We're always here, ready to learn with you.
Thanks so much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep those minds curious.
And those spirits bright. Bye for now.
See you later.
Like and subscribe.